Welcome back. Told you we were getting a truck back on the channel. This is the new 2013 2500. Now, I did lie to you guys a little bit with my teaser in the Porsche video. I lied to you, okay? I said we were getting a Chevy truck and it didn't run on gas. It does run on gas, but it also runs on something that I've never had a vehicle quite like it before. This is the 6.0, but it also runs on compressed natural gas. When we got it, like off of COPART, this is a COPART fine, did not know if it would run on regular gas and compressed natural gas, or just on compressed natural gas, because they only had it listed as a natural gas truck. That's actually what everything up here is. Tank for that. And it does in fact run on regular, gasoline, and it actually requires it, we didn't know that, to start up. The initial start is, then it switches over to natural gas. So just things we're learning as we go here, but we're gonna take a walk around and show you some of the damage and everything. But it's actually a pretty clean truck that we should be able to flip pretty quickly. So this is just a fleet truck. It is not a wrecked vehicle. It is a clean title, all that good stuff that you kind of look for. The biggest issues we've really seen so far is just rust. So you can see down here on the lower fender, got a little bit there. Frame it's pretty scaly. Up front here is a little bit better than the back. Have not really checked out the rockers yet. We just got it here. I mean, just a couple minutes ago. So yeah, rockers are definitely working their way out of town here. And yeah, frame has some scale on it, but it's mostly the wax coating peeling more than anything. But I don't think it was ever cleaned underneath in its life, because this is a 2013. It's not that old. And then next up is the bed. The bed is probably just going to get replaced. We're going to try to find one off of Facebook Marketplace or something. You can see, like, this rust we could probably get to clean up, just the staining here. But this stuff here, it's just time for a new bed. It also has a little bit of damage right here, and here's where you'll see a little bit more of the scaly stuff on the frame. But like I said, it's mostly like a little layer of rust, but mostly the wax coating just coming off of the frame there. I think both of the cross members, we'll have to see really once we look here. On the other side, you can actually see through here. That one's packed with dirt. Yeah, I don't think they ever cleaned this thing, ever. But I don't see any holes through the cross members, at least at first glance, or anything like that. Tires aren't great, but they're passable for inspection and stuff. So the rear bumper here got a little dent right here, and I think these ones actually are in 2 halves rather than the old style where it was all one. So I think you can just replace that side right there. Tailgate, all that stuff, I think works, but starting to see the rust come through underneath here. Actually, the underside, it must have had this mat in here a lot, or they didn't carry a whole lot, because the bed actually is in decent shape, but that's all gonna get replaced most likely. And then just going down this side here, kind of the same deal. I think this is one you could actually see a little bit better there, but it doesn't appear that cross member is rusted out. So that's good. But these fender flares or wheel wells, not fender flares, are terrible. And then the rest of it up here is actually in really, really nice shape. Little less rusty on this side overall. Under the hood, we got a real dusty 6.0, but really the thing sounds really, really good. We're going to take it on a little drive here and kind of check it out a little bit more. But everything seems to be pretty good with it so far. Now the interior, it's a work truck. It's definitely a work truck. This door panel is cracked right here, kind of right as you get in. It's probably just a replacement. I don't know, maybe you can get just this piece. I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to check that for, like on eBay. But seats, they actually had seat covers on. So the seats have, fared really, really well for a work truck, and they look like they've pretty much had a seat cover on since new. So that is a good thing. Rest of it looks like it went through, like, I don't know, the desert for 6 years. And you get in here and fires right up. AC works. Does have a phone, like an aftermarket phone thing that I hate because it makes noise all the time. Got a power inverter with it. Got the CB, which I don't know how you use the CB. It's not on here. Oh. All right, I don't know how to use the CB. I'm gonna be 100% honest, guys. So then here's your switch for CNG versus gasoline right there. And a bunch of auxiliary lights down here. Let's see what these guys do. I have not played with these yet. Let's see, does that, we got lights on out here? Let's see. No.
There are ones that do something. Like,
oh wait, there we go, reverse. Rear facing ones are on right now. I guess we'll have to play with the switches at some point and try to figure out what they all do, but definitely gonna be removing like the phone setup. Not a big fan of that stuff. Do we got any change? No. Anything good under the seats? No, they cleaned it out pretty good. And it's not a completely base work truck. It does have power windows, power locks, so that's pretty nice. Did not try 4-wheel drive yet. We'll have to do that on our test drive here in a little bit. All right, let's see if we got anything good. Oh, what do you got in here? Earplugs. And then, I'm not going to give anybody's names away, but there's a bunch of business cards in there. Uh-oh. Hey. There we go. That might work. And then, nothing too exciting, unfortunately. Thought we might find $1 million in here. We're going to give this guy a good once-over clean here, quick. Try to get it all good to go. At least see what, you know, just see how it cleans up. And then we are going to go on a little bit of a test drive to make sure everything, interior and 4-wheel drive, all that stuff works. Putting some cleaner on this rust stuff might take it off, might not. We'll have to see here. And honestly, probably don't need to do it anyways because we're going to replace the bed unless Lance cheaps out and just wants to do...
I'm thinking fender flares. I don't want to be cheap, but...
That is the cheap thing.
I also don't want to spend money.
Getting close, man. That's a big improvement over what it was.
Yeah, looks a lot better.
So how do you feel about our rust removal techniques here? I think it came out pretty nice, honestly. Got a little bit back here, but that area is damaged, so you don't need to worry about that anyways. Let's go for a drive, guys. Let's just see how this guy does out on the road. We didn't do the interior yet. Okay, the interior really...
It's close.
Really needs some love. Now, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but this only has 100,000 miles on it. What is the exact?
111.
111? Yeah. Okay, almost 112 on it. So, but that's a low mileage 6.0 right there. I feel like I'm a mile.
Yeah, you should probably pull up.
I drove this last. Reverse feels good.
Yeah, wait till you get drive. Feels like a vehicle with 111,000. Hey, can you peel that sticker off for me up there? I hate that. Oh, no. Okay, put it back on. I didn't know it was going to leave residue. Yeah, that's fine. Leave that. Usually those don't stick like that. They're usually static cling.
So the windows work? All right, that one does. That one goes. Now, I never had one of these newer trucks that had the extended cab rear windows. They both go. All right, and back up. All right, that's good news. I wish I knew how to make the lights out there work. So do you know how the CNG, like, do you have to press the button?
That,
if you switch it over to
that
CNG?
is the switch, yeah.
Do we know that if it has any in there?
We do not.
Okay. Should we try
nope, it has one, it's empty.
Oh, it's empty.
That's the tap.
Oh,
yep.
That's the gauge, okay.
Yep, and then it'll tell you it can't switch.
Okay.
So you just cancel it.
Interesting. All right. She feels good up the driveway so far. Yeah. Actually, I was a little worried about routine maintenance on this guy when I saw that it has never been washed. After washing it, I think I said it before we washed, but after now going through that process, I can tell you this thing, since new, maybe the first 6 months it was washed, but since then it has never been washed. There's just no way. It had mud caked up like that thick everywhere, or they drove through the most mud for the past 6 months and just let it cake on there. But judging by the rust, I don't think it's ever been washed. So, all right, steering feels pretty good.
Yeah.
Little dead spot maybe in the center, but not offensive at all. No check engine. We do have a tire pressure sensor. That looks like it's bad. We got good oil pressure, good voltage. Temp right at the moment is holding steady. See all that fun stuff there. And then, yeah, so AC is working. What else do we got to test? We can hook a trailer up, check the trailer brakes, but our trailer doesn't have trailer brakes. So, and then we're gonna go here do the. Oh no, we're not. Well, maybe we are.
Hook it up to that trailer.
Yeah. Hey, there's a trailer here at our turnaround spot. All right, let's try the 4-wheel. All right, lit up. Turn her tight here. Oh yeah. I think it's working. Yeah. Nice. So 4-wheel works. What else we got today? Oh, the lights work. That's a big deal. I mean, if you need lights, it's a big deal. Seems like everything works here. And yeah.
We still in 4-wheel drive?
No. I believe this is the 6L80 transmission in this, right? Yeah, I think it's a 6L80. I don't really know reliability-wise how they compare to the old 4L80, but I think they're decent. Wait, is 6L80 the one that always... No, that's the 8. The 8-speed is the one that has all the problems. It does have a lot of road noise. I'm not sure if we got a wheel bearing or if it is the tires on it, because they are mud terrain, whatever tires. But other than that, let's see, like brakes. Brakes are smooth. Now, Lance, do you know what you got to do? Like, do you think we should take the propane tank out of the back? Or what do you think?
To sell it?
Yeah.
I was going to leave it as the option. I thought somebody might like that.
Like that? I don't know. I've never had anybody. I've never dealt with them at all.
Yeah. Well, I just think it's nice to have the extra, possibility. The one thing that you could do probably, and I haven't ever looked into this, is if you live in the city, natural gas is like in every home, right?
Right.
So if there was some sort of adapter you could get for your home, you could actually fill your vehicle off of the home's natural gas.
That'd be pretty cool.
It's probably a very good rate. I've always heard people say that have natural gas, how cheap it is to run.
Yeah. That's an interesting thought there. I'm not sure, guys, but I do think we hit one of the best deals yet as far as just like easy flip vehicles that we've bought in a while. This thing runs good. Other than a little bit of rust cleanup that we got to do and take care of, it's like, it's like a truck that's ready to go. Now, you guys are probably curious on the financial side of it, what we're into it for. So we're going to go over that right now. So like I said, this was off of COPART. There was a fleet of them. There was actually several that were up for sale. We only got this one. Now knowing what we know, we probably should have bought a couple more. But the big question that we had was about the compressed natural gas versus gasoline. We just didn't know how that worked and if they would run for sure on regular gasoline, because if they didn't, that would be a big problem and they probably wouldn't sell very well. But everything seems to be working good. Maybe we'll try to fill up that tank and just see how that works exactly, because we've never had any experience with it. But that was our reason for just kind of playing it safe. This truck was listed with a buy it now for $6,000. I've never seen any 2013 2500s with 100,000, just over 100,000 miles, 111 for sale, anywhere even close to that price. So I really do think we hit it out of the park with that as far as the price goes. Yes, it's a little rusty, unfortunately, but engine, transmission, all that stuff, 4-wheel drive, works flawlessly. Like not even a question in my mind about any of that. No check engine lights, no problem. Battery was dead when we got it. We put a charger on it, got it charged up. It's been fine since, so I think it just drained down as it was sitting there. Probably will take the headache rack out of the back because I think they look stupid. But other than that, like it's, and you know, other than that and cleaning up the interior, we're pretty much good to go. So we're gonna look for some deals on the beds. That's the big thing that we're looking for. Maybe we'd even throw a fender on it if we found one for cheap. Other than that, I mean, it's pretty much good to go. Yeah, the rockers aren't 100%, and it's a little rusty, and we'll just have to sell it. You know, we're not going to deceive anybody or tell anybody that it's not, but you know, I still think we're plenty good on the price of the truck here. So pretty excited about this one, even though it's not going to be like a long-term vehicle on the channel or anything like that. I still like to share these fun flips with you and what you can do if you keep your eye out on COPART. And with that, I guess that's my introduction to our 2013 6.0 Chevy truck right here. Really happy with it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let us know if you have any thoughts on it, and have a great day. Thanks for watching.